Happening now, a memorial procession through St. Paul to honor the 25 known homicide victims of domestic violence in the last year in Minnesota. Let's get right to Marielle Mose to show us what's happening and the mission-driven purpose behind this memorial.
Well, Shayla, this is a live picture. Shortly, a car procession will happen right in front of the Minnesota State Capitol here. There's going to be 25 cars, each with a purple ribbon decal on the car to represent the 25 victims of intimate partner homicides that happened in Minnesota in 2021. Their purpose in making this statement in front of the Capitol is to get the attention of lawmakers. Before the procession began, state leaders and advocates for domestic violence prevention spoke about what they want lawmakers to address in the next legislative session. They want more accessible long-term housing solution for survivors of domestic violence to give them a stable, safe place to live independently and to encourage them to leave their abusers. They also want background checks for gun purchases in Minnesota. The executive director of Domestic Abuse Project says that 64% of the domestic violence victims were shot last year, which is 14% higher than the year before in Minnesota. These advocacy groups hope that more people can talk openly about domestic abuse prevention and shake the stigmas around it going forward.
Silence around domestic violence has deep roots in our culture. While the world is changing and we are being called to reflect on ourselves, our own power, and our role in dismantling systems of oppression, we need to decide what cycles do we want to break.
Also, it was pretty obvious in today's memorial where we saw the pictures of the 25 lives lost last year to intimate partner homicides that almost all of these victims were women. And these advocacy groups shared today that the victims are also disproportionately Black and Indigenous women. Shayla?
Marielle Mose reporting. Thank you so much, Marielle.